Hello to my beautiful ass collective, and baby, if you clicked on this video, then you happen to be vibrating at a frequency in which is in alignment with this video. As you gaze upon this portal, feel the divine portal of remembrance unlocking within you. I intend for this video to be a portal of ancient wisdom, ascended mastery, and celestial guidance. The panther within this thumbnail does not represent only mystery, but it represents essential, aka a soldier, a guard, as it pertains to this portal leading to this esoteric knowledge, this ascended mastery, because not only are you connected and intertwined, you're like spiritually interconnected to ascended masters that have came before you and that we all are aware of, but you are soon and yet to be an ascended master yourself. Ashe. 9 times out of 10, I'm speaking to an ascended master who decided to come back to Earth within the human experience for more insight and just general update of future generations. You know what I'm saying? Whoever I'm speaking to is a serial reincarnator. Okay, you are a serial reincarnator, and that's why you have sentinels, you have these guards at each portal. You are even a portal opener, especially as it pertains to time travel. I'm definitely picking up on Lovecraft Country vibes. So if you watch that scene, if you're not, go ahead and get into it. They did cancel it, but people always recommend to get into it regardless. That actually confirms the energy of timelessness. You know, that shit came out 5 years ago, and at the time I was only 15. So, you know, me watching it now, you know, I probably would have still fucked with it back then, but like it was way more like spiritually inside. It's certain movies that you may need to rewatch now as a grown adult, especially as it pertains to ancient energy, especially Egypt, anything of that nature that pertains, that you feel your soul is guiding you to study or look further into your roots. So back to the scene from Lovecraft. They did time travel, and I guess his younger self knew. He was like calling back on the memories of his younger self, and he was like, there was this random guy who said, "Gotcha, kid," during one of the fucking, you know, like oppressive energies they were going through with, you know, all the like segregation and shit at the time. But it was just so powerful to me, because it's like, you know how they want to make it seem like the butterfly effect, anything like don't go back in time and fuck up shit, but it's just like, you have to know that the universe is so skilled, powerful, and masterful that even you being a time traveler is a part of that motherfucking timeline. You time traveled back in that time. Like, you know, that confirms that each dimension is going on at once. You are very extremely multidimensional, beautiful ass collective. There is no dimension that you do not have access to, but it's like the enemy really despises you for that, because they don't have the same access. 333 on the clock. You know, the divine loves you so much. The divine trusts you. You trust the divine, vice versa. This energy, this integrity, this divine sacred integrity, because it has nothing to do with only what is seen on earth, but like even you in the spiritual realm, like say you don't even remember your dreams, right? At the time, right? Your spiritual integrity is so certain that you know you were getting shit done. You know you were subconsciously detoxing. You know your higher self was out there in these realms, kind of like SpongeBob, all everywhere at once, taking care of shit that needs to get done, because you are so powerful and you have it like that. Okay, beautiful ass collective? Everything you do with precision. Your regal presence condemns everything that is not of God, everything that is not of the Most High, everything that is not of Yahweh, everything that is not of Allah, everything that is not of God. Okay? Period. When your voice is heard, you invoke a certain utterance in certain people's souls and certain people's spirits, mind, body, and motherfucking entirety, because it's just like when you speak with the embodiment of these ancient ascended masters. That's what heavily believes me to come back to the message that you are an ascended master, just reincarnated. And to be honest, there also is a channel message where just like your body, your flesh chose its, like, basically kind of how your soul chose its flesh. Your soul chose its family on earth. Your soul chose its flesh because your flesh and your soul's point of view and your soul's perspective is a representation of what beauty looks like to you. So no matter how much you're insecure about yourself, no matter how much you don't feel confident on certain days, heavy on confidence, the solar plexus energy, because today is Tuesday and today rules motherfucking confidence. But no matter how much you feel you do not embody that confidence, your higher self knew what the fuck they were getting to when they pick and chose this body. No matter how much you don't take care of it now, your higher self is already thanking and congratulating you for the amount of improvement and the amount of self-love and the amount of disgust you have with yourself genuinely serves as a catalyst for the amount of love that you have for yourself in the future. Ashe. Clock it. Yeah, clock that motherfucking T. It's just a lot of things. Speaking of clocking the motherfucking T, that just reminds me of some trendsetter ass energy. Like, who is the bitch who even started with the clock it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to know. You know what I'm saying? It's giving. My Beautiful Ass Collective is one of them ones that just starts so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes beyond just your friend group. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the type of motherfucker, you have influence on masses. Like, heavy motherfucking on it, bitch. Heavy on the affirmation that wealth is encoded in your DNA. Okay? Heavy on the fact that you are the start of a motherfucking legacy. Ashe, Beautiful Ass Collective. You don't need nobody to get what it is that you need to get done. Okay? There is no motherfucker that can stop you from creating this legacy. And what I'm also hearing from the Most High is you may not come from generational wealth, but generational wealth is going to come from you. There's no temptation. There's no low vibrational entity. There's no vibrational match to literally go to war with you. It's like they're tugging on your psyche. You know, these low vibrational entities, this evil eye, whatever the fuck, that just might be fucking up on your energy, because I know that you as a strong presence can deal with a lot of backlash, you know, from people that don't fathom your energy, who don't, you know, overstand your energy. It's a lot of people that want to be in control or think that you're trying to be in control because you have these strong set up ass boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Your energy pierces motherfucker like a tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Tattoos are so significant to where it's just like, even if you think you're going to get some laser removal, bitch, the idea and the fact that that shit was embedded in your skin, the fact that an idea that that shit was in your skin, that shit was tatted in you, is literally correlating and significant to this reading. Eight of Pentacles, you do not need to work. You know you do not need to work in this lifetime. Beautiful Ass Collective, you are so very, very regal in presence, in aura, and in standards. Your ideas and services are more than enough to live lavishly and comfortably. You will not just be getting by. You will not just be staying afloat. You will not just be living comfortably. You will be living more than comfortably, like traveling to these like mind-blowing places are going to be like light work to you. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to work for it. You already did all that work in past lives. You're still doing work in the spiritual. There's even lives that I feel like you're still working on just by doing time travel. Like, you're that powerful, my Beautiful Ass Collective. Come on, get into it. I don't know who this is, but beloved, I'm loving the energy. 9 and 6 just popped up on my time. 9:06 on the clock. So 9 and 6 is very significant. Year of 9. We got the year of the snake. So heavy on the serpent energy, like deities are very essential to work with. Definitely be considering offering. I'm hearing somebody even needs to be considerate in the way they dress. Dressing up, not even on no costume vibes, but like, say you work with a snake like goddess, dressing up or maybe doing like an eyeshadow or makeup look that has something to do with snake. That's even a offering. So be creative with these offerings. Heavy on the sacral and solar plexus energy. Confidence in your creativity. Spirit is letting me know that you have faced the abyss of your mind. You have survived and now you reign. This video is your trumpet blast, the loudspeaker to your soul. Beautiful Ass Collective, you are not just seen, you are remembered. This ancient collaboration is aiding you in your divine position. Do not allow the enemy to let you to dwell in confusion or a state of stagnancy or complacency. You are multidimensional for a reason, so just sitting on all of that at once and knowing that you want to do everything but you're not doing anything at all is going to leave you complacent. So definitely call upon ancient energies to assist you with this multi-dimensionality, okay, with this jack of all trades energy, with this multiple shit needing to get worked on. Demand the universe to set up opportunities aligned with what you're looking for, okay? Ashe. I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. Bye bye. See y'all next time.